Okay, you've got an election, the federal government doesn't this year. So what are you promising the constituents of New South Wales? How much will their power prices come down?
Well, what we're promising is that we're working with the Commonwealth to put downward pressure on electricity prices. We've done our bit here with the coal cap, and also we've put $330 million worth of energy bill relief on the table to support families and businesses at this difficult time. We know this is not just a New South Wales problem. This is not just a national problem. It's an international problem being driven by the illegal war in Ukraine. We've seen huge spikes in the price of coal, huge spikes in the price of gas, and that's feeding through to domestic energy prices. Obviously, we're working with the Commonwealth Government to implement their coal cap here in New South Wales. They've put a cap on the price of gas, and that's seeing already the forward curve coming down when it comes to energy prices. What we're doing is everything within our power in the short term to dampen electricity prices here in New South Wales, but in the long term we've got a clear plan to modernise our electricity system that will put downward pressure on electricity bills by building the modern infrastructure that we're going to need to protect our economy.
Some of these energy companies say what you're actually doing though is creating uncertainty, and that is going to affect long-term supply and investment. What do you say to that?
Well, we've seen this campaign being run by big coal companies before. We saw it in Queensland when Queensland talked about increasing coal royalties. We're not doing that here in New South Wales. All we're asking is the big coal companies that are making super profits because of Putin's illegal war to keep a little bit of their coal here to support domestic users, families and businesses in New South Wales. It's a drop in the ocean compared to the super profits that they're making.
They don't think so. You keep on saying Putin's powers. So do you think these companies are being greedy? Is that what you're saying here?
What I think is I understand that these companies want to cash in on the super profits that Putin's illegal war are seeing. What we want to see is New South Wales businesses and consumers protected. We're working with the Commonwealth to implement their coal cap here in New South Wales. We're implementing the Commonwealth solution to what is a national problem. We all want to do our bit to protect New South Wales and indeed Australian energy users, and we're doing our part.
All right. A lot more where this came from. We'll speak soon to see how those coal caps go. I want to finally ask you about the former Clubs boss, Josh Landis. What do you say to him this morning?
Well, you know, the decision of Clubs New South Wales to get a new CEO is a matter for them. What I will say is that the industry who wants us to worship at the altar of gambling should be the last people commenting on people's religious beliefs.
Do you think it was unsavoury, wrong? Do you think it was right for him to be sacked?
Look, there can be plenty of debate about the policy merits of cashless gaming, and that debate's happening here in New South Wales, but there's no room in that debate for bigotry and discrimination based on people's religious views. OK, Matt Kean, thanks so much. We'll speak soon. Thanks, Laura.